The Honorable, the Examiner, good morning. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Ega Dwi Distiawati from English Education. In this lovely morning, I would like to thank for the opportunities that has been given to me to present my proposal with the title The Model of Escape Room Game for Teaching and Learning Descriptive Text in Junior High School Research and Development. Chapter 1 is the introduction. First is the background of the study. My policy study is the first Peraturan Pemerintah Indonesia nomor 32 tahun 2013 pasal 70 ayat 3. The second is the Peraturan Pemerintah Indonesia nomor 32 tahun 2013 pasal 19 ayat 3. My field study is the two interview with the teacher and students, and the last is document. Document is a score test. And the literature study research result is using escape room game for teaching and learning descriptive text. And the requirements and potency. The researchers is interested to develop media for teaching English. Potency and problem. The difficulties in learning writing in junior high school 3 Blitar. Potential solution is a quiz level 1, 2, and 3. Chapter 1 Introduction. Statement of the problem. First, how is the model of escape room game for teaching and learning writing skill descriptive text in a junior high school? The second, how is the appropriateness of escape room game for teaching and learning writing descriptive text in the junior high school? The third, how are the teachers and students' response using of developing escape room games for teaching and learning writing skill of descriptive text to the 8th grade student in junior high school? Objective of the study. First, to establish the model of escape room games for teaching and learning writing descriptive in junior high school. Second, to know the appropriateness of escape room games for teaching and learning writing descriptive text in junior high school. The last, to know the teachers and students' responses toward the use of escape room games for teaching and learning writing descriptive text in junior high school. Significance of the study. The results of this research are expected to be useful as follows. First, for school, especially in providing interesting alternative learning media that will be useful to either teachers or students. The results are expected to contribute to school. Second, for teacher, the results of this study are expected to be an alternative medium for using escape room games for learning to write descriptive text. The third, for student, the results of this study are expected to help students understand how to write correctly and make teaching and learning activity more enjoyable. The fourth, for future researchers, the results of this study can be used for future researchers as a references but with different topic. The next is scope and limitation of the study. Researchers focused on developing escape room game for teaching and learning writing in the 7th grade of junior high school. The researchers limits the research on developing escape room game for learning writing descriptive kompetensi dasar for 4.7 in second semester. For further information about basic competence. The next is definition of the key terms. First, escape rooms are a game where a group of friends or CO workers get locked into a space to play some puzzles so they can all win the reward of leaving the room slightly early. Second, or 1999 say that writing is the developing steps that are generally parallel to skill of oral language in English. The third, according to Lohmann, 2003, for 449, descriptive text is a type that has a social function to describe specific person, place, or things. Chapter 2, Literature Study, Theoretical Review and Analysis. Theory of Saleh Abbas, 2006, 125. Writing skill are the ability to express ideas, opinions, and feelings to other parties through written language. Theory of Henry Guntur Terrigan, 2008, 3. Writing skills are one of the productive and expressive language skills that are used to communicate indirectly and not face-to-face with other parties. The third, Theory of Burhan Nurgiantoro, 2001, 273. Writing is an activity to express ideas through language media. Writing is a productive and expressive activity, so that the writer must have the ability to use vocabulary, writing grammar, and language structure. Next is review of related previous researches. Research by Savitri Bambang Wijaya Sarif Hussein, 2019. The title of their research is The Effectiveness of Using Games Towards Students' Writing Skill on Descriptive Text. Second, research by Luluk Alawiyah, 2017. The title of her research is Development of Writing Material for Descriptive Text through Flash Media, case study at SMP Islam Rodotus Syaidiah, Gunung Pati, Semarang. The last is research by Ratu Sartika, 2017. The title of her research is Implementing Word-Wall Strategy in Teaching Writing Descriptive Text for Junior High School. In conclusion, the researcher will develop camp for teaching descriptive based on the 2013 curriculum to improve students' writing skill to the 7th grade students. Chapter 3, Research Methodology, Research Approaches and Process and Design. Research approach, there is a two, qualitative approach and quantitative approach. Qualitative approach is the researcher analyzes the data by using interview, documentation, and validation. Quantitative approach is the researchers will analyze the data by using tests and questionnaire. The next is Product Design Plan, Phase 1 Research. Potency, Problem, and Need Analysis. The researcher will develop the material based on Sugiono's Purpose Model 2019, which propose 10 steps for the material development. There are potential and problem, data collection, design product, design validation, design revision, product trial, revision, product usage, trial, revision, product, and publication. Phase 2 Research, Product Design and Development. In the Phase 2, the researcher intended to design and develop models of escape room game for teaching and learning descriptive text in junior high school. At this phase, the researcher will use instructional design and development approach following the ADA model. And the product specification of this research will conduct based on the analysis in junior high school in Blitar. First, the guidebook consists of two guidebooks, a manual for teachers and a guidebook for teachers. for teachers. Number 2, the book paper is a A5 size. The paper size used in a real pen. The third, the contents of the manual for teachers will be cover, forward, table of content, about writing, about escape room game, how to use games, warms up, material, exercises, assessments, rubrics, lesson plans, references about the author. 4. The contents of the quiet book for teachers are cover, forward, table of content, how to use game, warm up, material, exercises, references, and about the author. The 5 is reference material to be taken from internet and book. Next is product design validation. The researchers will validate the product to a material expert will be 3 June 2020. The material experts are first Mrs. Dian Fadilawati MPD from Universitas Islam Blitar. The second is Mrs. Supriyati MPD from SMPN 3 Blitar. Furthermore, the media expert will be first Mrs. Nita Susanti MPD from University of Blitar, and the second is Mrs. Supriyati MPD from SMPN 3 Blitar. Phase 3 Research Project Tryout. First, the researcher will conduct tryout of the product to 32 students in SMPN 3 Blitar. 2. The first meeting the researcher will give pre-test. Third, for the second will do treatment, teach students writing skill by using development digital games. For the fourth meeting, the research will conduct post-tests to know the students' grammar adjustment after the implementation of climbing of escape room games in the teaching and learning process. Phase 3 Product Evaluation. In this phase, the researcher will get evaluation and revision from the expert. Phase 3 Product Improvement and Refinement. The researcher doing the trial of the product in SMPN 3 Blitar and revise the product based on the suggestion from the expert. Product publication. After the researchers doing the trial of the product in SMPN 3 Blitar and revise the product based on the suggestion from the expert, the researcher will do product production limited to be used in SMPN 3 Blitar. So I think enough for my explanation, and I'm sorry if I have mistakes. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.